Honda project car in VR. Hello everyone and welcome back to Overfed Gaming, where we like to say, hey, we hope you're having a great day. You're listening to me, Overfed, and we are driving today in Gran Turismo in a 2.4 powered by RC213V Honda project car. Wow, what a name. To break it down, the Honda project car is a concept roadster that blends motorcycle and car elements, designed to combine the feel of a motorcycle with the handling of a car. Right, okay. An open wheel design. It has a 999cc V4 engine, originally designed for the MotoGP racing track, giving you 212 horses. Now you have, the car weighs around 893 pounds, and it has a 6-speed dual clutch transmission. Now, calling it a project car is a little bit of a loose statement. I don't really know if you can call it a car. It's definitely not a motorbike, but a car. It's got no windshield, it's got no doors, it's got no trunk. It's at best a glorified Go-Kart with a very powerful engine. Now, when you're driving a car like this, we'll call it a car for now, at 893 pounds, it's not very heavy, and 212 horses, wow. If you are not careful, every corner like this one here, a little bit too much throttle, and you're spinning out with the rear end, because obviously it's a rear wheel drive, and it's a wonderful little car, but I don't know if I'd want to be going over 100 kilometers an hour sitting about 6 inches off the ground. You know, it's a little bit of a wild ride, but that's why we put it up. We put it up because we like to show you the odd and unusual vehicles that you can drive in VR in Gran Turismo. So it is a lot of fun to drive. It is 5 laps that we're running. We started with a rolling start, and we're in a field of 16 cars, 1 out of 16. We're driving at the World Touring Car 600 race, and we're driving on the Nürburgring. I hope I pronounced that right. We are at the moment, I believe, in our 2nd lap, right behind this red Alfa Romeo. And when you're driving a little car like that, you don't have a lot of throttle. Now, when you do punch it, make sure it's in the straight stretch. You can't throttle up going into the corner. You can't throttle up in the corner or even coming out of the corner. You gotta wait until you've pretty well straightened out. And throughout the race, I believe that there are a few times where the rear end of the project car does tend to brake a little bit because I was giving it a little bit too much. Trying to catch the cars in front of me, because even though it's a 5-lap race, we need all of that 5 laps if we want to have a chance at winning the race. So we have to take our time, step on it on the straight stretches, control the corners as best we can, and pick the cars off one at a time. So we are here now, coming up onto the ending of our, we're a little ways away yet, but we're coming up to the end of the 2nd lap, so we still have 3 laps to go. Now, they say, the write-up on this car, it says, overall, the Honda Project 2 and 4 is a concept car that successfully combines the best aspects of motorcycles and cars, creating a unique and exhilarating driving experience. Well, don't get me wrong, but when I'm driving a car, I'd like to drive a car, not a motorcycle. And motorcycles, I never learned how to drive one, so I don't know what, well, I've ridden few, but never got really good at it. So I understand the exhilaration about driving a motorcycle, but being in a vehicle without a windshield on it, thank God we got the full face shield helmet on, you know, it just, to me, this little car, it's a cool little car to drive, but when you're going over 100 without the windshield, it just seems a little bit dangerous to me. And the instrument cluster that you got there in front of you looks like it was an afterthought and just kind of bolted to whatever they could find. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to cut the car down, because it is a lot of fun to drive and we do enjoy the race. But you have to be very particular in the way you drive this car, or you will not be successful in winning, because it's a little bit harder, like I said, to try and pass, and you really have to have a lot of patience and wait it out. See, like with this car here, if you try to go around the outside, you just don't have enough power to pass it. So you have to take them on the inside, but there is no room on the inside, so you have to wait and bide your time until there is an opportunity to go by. And that's the whole gimmick, the whole trick behind driving the little Honda Project car. And like I said, it's a great little vehicle to drive. It's a lot of fun. It runs great on the track if you manage to throttle responsibly, and you can come up at the front end of the pack. Like I said, wait till the big long straight stretches. So we are coming up here on the end of the third lap, and we've still got 2 more to go. And I believe we have another 3 or 4 vehicles that we're chasing down. However, it's a great race. You sit back, relax with one of your favorite beverages, enjoy the rest of the race, and if you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed driving it, leave us a like in the box. If you have any particular vehicles that you would like to see in Gran Turismo in VR, leave us a note in the comment section down below. And if you don't want to miss any of the upcoming races, hit the subscribe button. You all out there, go and have yourself a great day after you finish watching the race, of course, and we will see you again in the next race. You've been racing with the Oberfett.